There's a promising galloper coming up in race number 9. It's the Mears Bay Handicap and it's over the 1600 metres, again a Class 4. There he is, Chevalier Prince. He's up £4. He was 3 wide the trip last time and he still was able to get home. He draws a much better barrier number 5. Telecom Rocket lines up for his 14th start this season. Son of McPhee, extra 200 metres, ran on strongly at his first 2 starts. Gear change on the 6, Sunny Power. The blinkers go back on. Apex Top is up in ground to 1600. Blinkers first time for number 8 Bulletproof. California Legend, 5 starts at the Sha Tin mile for a win in 2 seconds. Happy Win-Win improved last time on a yielding track, but he draws 13 again. Humble Steed, both wins have been in Class 5, and Sangria was scratched from the meeting on the 7th of June. California Legend and Gorgeous Inheritor, Tom, have been on the float.
Yeah, the speed here, good to slow. Telecom Rocket and California Legend. If it comes to down to a battle between the two, California Legend will probably roll across down to the rail and lead here from gate number 14. Sacred Timing out of gate number 4. Won a barrier trial before last start. Apex Top to come out of gate number 12. Gorgeous Inheritor really disappointing after a tough run in transit last time out. Few that get back there, so we joy Sunny Power on the wide line. Bulletproof with the blinkers on first time.
This horse has been very good in his all 3 starts he's had here. Had excuses his first 2, then came out and won really impressively last time. So he looks really good and looks ready to step up to the 1600 metres. Son of McPhee, I thought it was a really nice workout from him. Blake Shinnerboard, he was allowed to stretch out in this particular piece of work, so he does it comfortably here. So he's a horse on the improve. He's only had the 2 starts. And Sacred Timing's a recent trial winner. He did dead heat on that trial with horse running around Joyful Fortune earlier in the day, but his work's been good as well, and I think he's a horse that's improved.
If you're wondering how Chevalier Prince has been since his last start win, we can answer that right now because Ed Sadler caught up with Frankie Law.
Frankie, Chevalier Prince, that was a tough win from him last time out. You must have been happy with that performance?
Yeah, he every time you can see he's improved, and you can see in the ways he looked like a little bit more ground, so this time I just put in 1600.
Have you always thought that he was a horse that had talent?
Yes. When I see his trial in New Zealand, I thought he should be a good horse, so just bring him to Hong Kong.
And up to 1600 metres, could that be even better for him?
Of course, I think distance, no problem for him. Only first time he carry a big weight.
Looks like a nice horse that you've got. How nice could he be, Frank? He's a 3-year-old. Could he be a 4-year-old series horse for next season?
At this moment, hard to say. To see after finish this season, how much he improved.
There's been a lot of talk in the last few weeks about the trainers' title battle. What's your take on it, Frankie? Who do you think will be winning between Ricky Yu, Francis, Tony Cruz? Who would be your tip?
Hard to say. You know, that 3 trainers, they all try really hard. For me, maybe Tony Cruz. He just 3 or 4 behind them, is it? So usually you got a lot of good horse. Maybe.
It's seesawing back and forth, that trainer's premiership, and will probably keep doing so right until the end of the season. Telecom Rocket and Happy Win-Win out of this race, Tom. He just keeps lining up Telecom Rocket, racing well, just can't capture that second win for the season.
Yeah, he's always in the market. He was backed again last time out into a 4.9 in this race behind Leap of Faith. He got way out into the middle of the track on this occasion, but he's been consistent enough to deserve a spot again in my top 4 as this horse. Happy Win-Win was a better effort from him last time out. Needed to change ground at the 150, but he kept on boxing on late. So definitely got Telecom Rocket in there.
Yeah, yielding track here. I don't know if that helped him or not, but he's just won the 1 start from his 20. Jury's out for me on him.
Like the runs of this horse, Paul, Son of McPhee's had 2, both over shorter distances of 12 and 1400. He's been running on like gimme the mile.
Yeah, the mile looks ideal for him at this stage. He's drawn wide, but he gets back anyway. Look, he was on my shortlist. He didn't quite make it in the end, but he's come up a decent price.
He certainly has. Was a really good run from him on this occasion. Son of McPhee getting through between runners late in the piece, only beaten 2 3/4, and both runs have been good First up was only beaten 5.5, so it seems to be a horse that is improving. Just gate number 11 to overcome, but like the way he was taking ground off them there over the final stages.
He's had no luck with the barriers. 2 10s and now barrier number 11. California Legend runs second here. So We Joy and Bulletproof. Maybe not quite as good as they had been in starts prior, Tom.
Yeah, it can be a hard horse to run down, can California Legend. Showed some glimpses of his early season form last time out, when second in this race when chopped down by Regency Master. From gate number 14, he's probably going to end up in front here because Telecom Rocket probably not going to be the horse to lead. So it can be a hard horse to peg down, but haven't got him in.
No, I put So We Joy in as well because I think he had a little excuses there. He sort of over-raced a little bit. Second time at 1,600 metres, I wanted to keep him a bit safe.
Is the top weight good enough to carry top weight and win?
Yeah, definitely. And he beat Leading Fortune last time, who came out and franked that form as well. So I just think he's a really nice horse going places. I think he can win this. Again, another horse I'd be surprised if he doesn't start odds on. So We Joy. Like, I made Sunny Power my long shot last start, and he ran really nicely at Happy Valley. He comes to Sha Tin, where he has won here before, and blinkers go back on him. So he's won there at a bit of a price. And Bulletproof, wanted to keep him safe with blinkers on for the first time. But he is getting a little bit costly now, Bulletproof. 1, 3, 6 and 8. I think 1's a standout in this.
Yeah, I think Chevalier Prince will be tough to beat, but I have sided with Bulletproof here with the blinkers going on. Matthew Chadwick, Ricky Yu, they teamed up for a win at a decent price on Wednesday, and Bulletproof here in the market at 8 and 2.4. So he's been well found again, tried hard in the straight, lost ground at the start, was a little bit awkward away, but ended up midfield of the rails. So with a clean getaway, I think he can be there as a chance. Chevalier Prince, Telecom Rocket goes in, and Son of McPhee, 8-1-4-5.
With that key gear change that Tom alluded to and to pull in the weights, it's Bulletproof for Tom to roll the favourite Chevalier Prince in race number 9.